Welcome back to Access TV. This time we're going to have a close look at what's been stirring up in the heart of our community. There's been quite a bit of revolt around a certain location, place called...
Well, I'm not going to say the name, but it is a pretty unaffordable city, the city of Vancouver, and in our neighborhood, the Vancouver Downtown East Side, our community is definitely
digging their heels in. Yeah, the community's been making recommendations to the City Council for a long, long time, and progress keeps on happening in a way that is just not acceptable to the community. So there's been a protest, and we're going to have a closer look at that right now.
So nice, so pretty. Vancouver is an unaffordable city. So nice, so pretty. Vancouver is an unaffordable city. So nice, so pretty. Vancouver is an unaffordable city.
We don't want tokens and we don't want sandwiches, we want justice.
We're here to inspire our community to resist. This is the time to resist. There is no other time. It's right now. It's this year. It's before the city makes a decision to rezone this neighborhood from Carroll Street right here to Clark Drive, which is going to happen in the next 2 to 6 months. That'll be the nail in the coffin for the Downtown East Side. The city also has a plan that they agreed on in 2005 called the Downtown East Side Housing Plan. And the only target that the city has met in that 10-year Downtown East Side Housing Plan that started in 2005 is the condo numbers. And they are way far behind on the social housing targets, like so far behind that more people are homeless this year in the Downtown East Side than they were last year. So homelessness is growing. Every other hotel has been either closed or converted to high-income rentals. Right across the street here is an example of one of them. The Burns Block Hotel, that white brick building above the high-end restaurant called Bitter, that in 2005, that was renting at $375 or $350 and $375 a month for people who are on welfare and old age pension. And there's pictures on the internet of an Aboriginal elder woman standing with her vacuum cleaner because she was evicted. She was given 30 minutes notice. And I went to the auction of that building a year later at the Holiday Inn on Broadway, and that creepy owner, he flipped it for $1 million. And now it's owned by the chair of the Gastown Business Improvement Association, and guess how much he rents those rooms out for? $975 a month. They're for a little room. They're called micro lofts.
Now there's a bitter tasting room on the ground floor, which of course is another zone of exclusion, high-end restaurant that serves $25 shots.
And we're bitter, all right. This is the time. We know it. That's why we're here, and it's going to build. So it is important that women fight this battle. Women are the most vulnerable in this community, often having to make the hideous and dangerous, it's not even a real choice, to sleep and share accommodations that might be dangerous. And so we invite all women from all neighborhoods and all communities to come down and demand housing for women and demand housing for all of the vulnerable people in this community. And there were children that were evicted from these rentals above this restaurant. And that is injustice. I've lived in this neighborhood for 18 years. I brought up 2 children in this neighborhood. They know their community, they're part of this community, and we want to have a community here in 10 years from now to be proud of. The Downtown East Side has been the center of social justice struggles, and it's been the radicalized working class neighborhood for the last 100 years. The 8-hour work week was fought and won in this neighborhood for the whole country. We have the first supervised injection site in North America. We had people sleep down on the waterfront demanding a park for 8 months. We had people struggle for 7 years in this neighborhood to get a community center in the late 70s when City Hall said, why would we put a community center on Skid Row? That's like throwing money down a rat hole. That's a direct quote. So this neighborhood, we are continuing the history of struggle in this neighborhood, and we're proud to do that. We're proud to be here. So nice, so pretty. Vancouver is an unaffordable city. So nice, so pretty. Vancouver is an affordable city.
Results of the 2011 Metro Vancouver homeless count shows that as we age, homelessness rises.
Well, you're back with Access TV, out from the streets, from the heart of the downtown east side. That sure was some action on the street, April.
Yes, yes. It was really an eye-opener to see what was happening right in the heart of our neighborhood.
But it's important to recognize that there's a real good cause for all of this. So to give you a bit more background on the statistics, we've got two guests, Tammy Starlight and Wendy Peterson from the